Hey everybody, Pastor Bill here. On this episode of Fixing Things with Pastor Bill, I'm back on the Challenger. So we went on vacation. I cleaned the brake caliper pins off, smoothed them out if there was any rough edges, and it seemed like they were sliding really good. Put it back together and we went on vacation. All the way down to North Carolina from Central Virginia. Everything was great. While we were there at the beach, everything was great. On our way back, we didn't even get towards 95 yet, still close to maybe the Marine Corps base. We got off at an intersection and turned around, hit the brakes, and the caliper locked up. First thing I thought was, did I do something wrong? No, I don't think I did anything wrong. Did I fix it? No, I didn't fix it. So, either the pins are bad and it's catching on a groove or something like that, or number two is the brake line itself, the hose going to the caliper, is collapsed on the inside. And sometimes it releases and sometimes it don't. Sometimes it just got junk up inside it, which is hard to believe because the car's only got 50,000 miles on it. So we're gonna test it out. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna test it right now before I even take the wheel off or anything else. So let's get with it. Fixing things with Pastor Bill. All right, so the Challenger / Cuda, which that's what it's going to be when we're done with this car eventually, has been sitting for a week because we didn't want to drive it. We don't want to be going down the road and the brake not let loose. So waited for this weekend for me to work on it. So the first test of what I'm going to do, right here. The first test I'm going to do is to see if the brake is locked up right now. So no one's been in the car for a week. So we're going to grab the wheel and lift the tire, and you can see that it's going against the parking brake of the transmission. So the brake is rotating, the caliper is staying still, but there is movement. So now I'm going to go start the car, move the car, and see if we can get this brake to lock up. Whew, it's hot up in here. Oh, I mean, it's hot. Because if I'm going to work on this thing, I got to put this thing in the shade. All right, I'm going to barely put my foot on the brake because you can't release the transmission unless you put it on the brake on. And it rolls without the accelerating it. Let's go in reverse. All right, now I'm going to put some hard pressure on the brakes. Drive. Reverse. All right, it's locking up. but it's releasing. See, it takes slower. All right, the brake is locked up. So now let's, plus I got the car in the shade where I like to work on it. I could put it in my garage, but I ain't got no lights over there or nothing yet. So let's take it over here. Let's grab my, lay it down on the ground device. Let's look back at the wheel. It may have came loose since then, but let's check. It's already came loose. Let me go work on, do some more stopping, and I'll be right back. All right, I went ahead and took the wheel off, and as you can see right now, the caliper is not sticking. I went ahead and bought some brand new hoses. I'm the kind of guy, if it's not broken, don't fix it, because you're going to be opening up the brake fluid, but I'm not afraid of that. We're going to be putting all brand new brake lines, new master cylinder, new everything on the Mihal truck when it comes to it. First, we're going to go ahead and take these the caliper pins. Last time we took off the bolts, pulled the whole caliper off. This time we're going to take the caliper pin nuts off, and we're going to pull the caliper out that way, and that way we can just replace the pins with the brand new pins, put some new high temp grease on them. What did Lucy already tell you? And of course the whole thing slides. Gotta put a wrench on that. What size is that? Bigger than that. I'll be back. All right, I had to go to O'Reilly's, and because I didn't want to dig through the shed to find more wrenches. It would probably take me all day. So went and bought a couple wrenches, brought me some brake fluid, and I mean, I have wrenches, but I just didn't have an 18 millimeter. And what I noticed was my brake pin is loose. I mean, it's just loose. I've never had this apart before. I mean, I've had the brakes apart before, but I never took out that pin, and I mean, it's literally just loose. I can spin it with my fingers. I don't know about the other one. Well, let's commence in taking these parts off. I just want to show you how loose this is. All I did is, I'm just going to put the wrench on it. that's pretty loose. That could have fell off. I could have lost the brakes coming back from North Carolina. And when we did the pins on it, I never took the pins off. Never took the pins off. I just took the bolts, the holes, the whole caliper off. So let's do it. So this one was loose on there, but I don't see no wear on the bolt. The bolts are looking good shape. That feels pretty good. All right. Let me get a... So I went ahead and broke down and bought some caliper grease. So this is supposed to be, it's very high temp. This is the synthetic, makes your brakes quiet. We didn't have no problem with loud brakes anyways, but it's formulated so that it prevents rust corrosion and it withstands the high heat. Now the grease I got in there is a really old that I bought years and years and years, and maybe a few more years past that. But it's been working, high temp grease. So, oh, this is pretty cool junk. So we're gonna slap some of this on here. Very, very liberal, even though I'm conservative. Put some down into the oil. See if I can get some more on there. Don't like the way it sounds. Get it all up in there. Oh yeah. That's what's smooth and greasy. I'll show you the difference between the old ones and the new ones. And the old ones don't look bad. There is some wear marks on the tops. I'll show you here in a minute. I mean, the car's only got 50,000 miles. Put a little bit more up in there. Never have enough looby dooby. And you can put it on one side of your brakes, but not on your friction side. Unknown caller. Let's see who's calling me. Fredericksburg. Hello, Pastor Bill here.
Dad?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Is this for you for real, or is this your email?
Your voicemail? This is me.
Oh, okay, it's Kendra.
What's up? Everything okay?
We broke down over here at the Hardee's.
What's wrong?
I think the radiator. It started getting hot, smoking out the side, and then the water started coming up at the top of the thing, and it smells a little funky. Anyway, I can't get the hood open either.
What Hardee's are you at?
The one downtown. We were heading back from the Vapomoto, cutting through downtown because of traffic. She wanted to stop off at the shop to drop off.
Is it leaking a bunch of water?
Yeah, it was spewing out the top of it, and it was smoking everywhere.
Spewing out the top of what?
Top out the top of the hood.
You're at the downtown Hardee's?
Yeah, the Hardee's downtown, across from, what is that over there? I don't know. We're next to Carl's and stuff.
All right, I'll come and keep the motor off.
Like Captain D's and all that? Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you.
Wait.
Huh?
Captain D's is down on the other end of the road from Hardee's.
Oh, no, well, see, I'm directionally challenged. It's, all right. What street is this? Princess Anne Street, yeah.
Yeah, so
We're off Princess Anne, okay.
so you're closer to Route 3 than Route 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on my way.
Okay, both of our phones are dead, so if
Of course they
I'll
are.
probably have to come back in and call you if I don't see you in a minute or whatever.
All right, I'll be there in a few.
Okay, we're parked
Keep
out in the front.
keep
too.
the motor
Right
off.
on up.
Keep the motor off.
All right.
All right, I'll be there in a little bit.
All right, sounds good.
Bye. All right, I made it here at the Hardee's in town. Let's see what's going on with the wife's. See why she broke down.
I got the hood up finally.
Okay.
But so this was sitting there. We're sitting up there like this. The water should shot back. You
You
can
can see we were sitting right there,
sitting right there,
and then all of a sudden it started blasting up.
and
the
smoke
window.
was just spewing. So
Steam.
I was trying to. It's not as hot now, but it was hot inside the car. It was just hot in there in general. That's a light, isn't it? That's her front.
Where did that
It
come
was.
from?
It was. I probably sat it up there, and the
Oh.
hood was probably holding it.
Okay,
yeah, it was.
okay.
I put new headlights on it.
I'm going, this is a
Dang,
mechanical
it blew
mystery.
the light out, and why is it sitting right there?
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think it blew that thing out. How did
Did
it
it-
light out backwards?
Did the heat indicator or anything like it?
No. Well, literally, we just pulled in to get you guys some lunch, and then all of a sudden I looked over and there was just what we thought was smoke, but it was steam just rolling out. So Kendra said,
I think it's the radiator. Pull forward.
"Park!"
Park and turn it off.
And then she jumps out and she's like, "Pop the hood! Pop the hood!" And she's looking. I'm thinking, what the heck is she looking for?
I was gonna see if it was the radiator or if it was
Well,
the
I
engine.
mean, I thought maybe it was when we saw all that water, but then when I turned it back on, I was like, it's not smoking now, and there's the heat. There's no indicator. And then at first I thought,
Well, the indicator might not be working.
You got your burner and fries in here, too.
Oh, thank you.
so much for that surprise.
Okay.
I lied. I'm eating my snack now.
So it didn't shut off.
No, we shut it off. We pulled up and shut it off because water was just pouring everywhere.
Right. Definitely gotta keep your phones charged.
I knew it. And I tried 3 times while at church to charge it. And then somebody texted me and then I took it off.
And then I
Nobody
didn't
needs to
charge
be
mine,
texting
like,
you at church.
I went home to charge my phone and I sat there and played with the cats and lollygagged away. So I said, let me go in there and call him from the Hardee's
I'm
phone.
like, this is not good. Neither one of our phones were charged. It broke down.
Neither one of your phones were
We're
charged.
going to have to call Dad.
You're lucky I answered it because it's
I
Fredericksburg
would have
number.
just kept on calling. I would have been like, hey, it's me. I would have left your voicemail. I would have used that guy's cell phone. I'm like, hey, I need to use your cell phone now.
Yeah, this got a small leak. I've been checking it, but we've been driving it every day since your car's brake's been jacked up.
Well, why would it blow? What blew, you think?
I got
It
no
got hot
shame.
and built up pressure.
I got no
And
shame
it blew
when it
out
comes to
that
heat,
thing there. I hope that's what blew.
Yeah, because it's not in the radiator, it's over there.
Yeah.
It clearly came from that side of the car.
Yeah, right. It blew from right there.
What is that?
That's the overflow catch.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Sorry,
It's all right.
added to your shitty day.
It's all right. Makes a good video.
I said he needed his inspiration.
I think I got your car fixed.
Well, I can tell you, we definitely had a God moment because the traffic is backed up on the bridge. I mean,
I
backed
know.
up. And I said, "Ooh, it's really backed up." And she said, "Go Old Town." And I said, because she was hungry. I said, I said, "Oh, I can run through Hardee's and get."
Well, her directions were terrible.
Yeah,
The Hardee's over by Captain D's. I said, what? That's a
In Old Town, one Hardee's in Old Town.
You know, I was figuring it was this one, but I thought, well, you know, I haven't went through town in a while. Maybe they put another Hardee's in or something.
So we decided.
No, once I told you
we'll come
Princess
over
Anne
here.
Street.
There's nothing coming out underneath, right? Because I already sucked up a whole gallon.
No. You're good.
So we pulled in, we got our food, and we were sitting there waiting for it because I had ordered just no onions. And then it just blew. And we're like, shit. I was like, God, please let me have at least 1% on my phone.
Hey, Kendra, can you run in and grab some more water?
Yeah.
Right here.
Right here, baby.
What are you going to put it in? Your hand?
I don't know. A cup from inside? I don't know.
This should be antifreeze here.
As soon as I saw the green, I knew it was that.
I don't know where it's running out at.
I see it back there.
Right here. This is what broke.
A hose. That's what I told her. I said I think it blew a hose. But I don't know where they go to, so.
That's the thing.
That's exactly where it came out of.
Yeah.
Can we just stick it back in?
I'm gonna take a look at it. So the heater hose broke off. This is supposed to be the thing that your brother replaced one time before. Now, let me get some pliers. I may have to just plug it for now. Wonder if I take it off from the other one, I can just bypass that piece of junk. Oh, okay, what broke was this thing right here snapped off. It's part of the hose that goes into the cab. It's a little plastic piece of junk. I don't think it does absolutely nothing. We're going to take it off and put the hose right onto the firewall. So it goes right here. The hose is broken.
What's the difference between that and a
So let's get this thing fixed. All right, start it up.
was ticking.
It's probably why we smelled the water.
I smelled it immediately. As bad as that was, like, what is that
Been
smell?
smelling water for a long time.
It's like that stagnant water.
Maybe it's just been a slow leak and
Yeah, it was dry rotted and cracked.
And not the smell I smelled earlier when I smelled somebody else's car. It was when we were sitting here. I was like, what is this? The water stinks. Oh, now I'm on camera.
All right, we got it fixed. I don't see no more leaks. They got it running. I'll follow you home. Love you. Bye, Kendra. Love you. I'll eat my sandwich when I get back. Okay. I gotta catch you on the. Just back straight up and go out here. Oh, then go out the other way. Don't listen to me. Somehow I made it here before her. She's supposed to go straight home, but I think she stopped at the 7-Eleven. Looks like the truck made it here. All right, now that all the excitement's over with the Nissan, drive over in town, which I don't like driving over in town, because my big truck ain't inspected, and then the stickers for my license plates on it were in the Nissan with my wife. Would not have been a good thing. All right, let's see if we can get this thing back together. So, definitely, I'm pretty sure, 99.9% sure, 50% sure that we got it fixed. All right, I found it. I was sitting on it. All right, let's put this thing back together. I tell you how God works while I'm putting this together. God knew that radiator hose was going to blow on the Nissan. God knew that. And there was a traffic jam on the way that they were going to go. They were going to go on Route 1 and turn onto White Oak Road. And it was just backed up traffic. And they jumped on going through town instead. And it blew exactly when they went by the Hardys. They pulled up and parked it right there in the shade. And it didn't really lose the water until they got behind the Hardys. That's how God works. It's like they would have been in that stuck traffic there on Route 1 and White Oak Road. I don't know what was going on, but I noticed it was backed up coming the other way, and I went a different way too. I came through town. Okay, this bolt is a different size than the original. I'll be right back. I should have had my clicker. I could teleport it there. Yeah, I don't think that brake hose is bad. But I got some new ones that I'll keep on the shelf for just such an emergency. All right, it's time to get the tire back on. All right, let's get this girl on the ground. Yeah. Take it for a test drive. Let's take this thing for a ride. I think we got it. About 45% sure. We'll know here in a minute. Anyways. All right, let's do this thing. Ignition on. Atomic batteries to power. Engine starts. All right, pre-check the brake. No weirdage noisage. Reverse. Oh, it immediately releases. Let's take it for a ride. This thing is going to be flopping, I can tell. Much better. Well, one thing, it's hot up in this joker. So we know if it grabs now, it's definitely the hose. Whew, it's hot up in here. There's some fresh air up in here. The road got washed out. I gotta get the General Lee down here to do some graveling. All right, we're on the road. So far, so good. All right, let's bring it to a stop on the road here. No dragging. This is like deja vu. I'm pretty sure we did this on the car before. It's like the identical road trip. So far, so good. All right, we're coming out here to White Oak Road. All right, we step on the brake hard. Get some heat build up on that wheel. I don't feel no pulling to one side or the other. And we'll take the back way back. All right. Going the back way now. Oh yeah, feel that little V6. All right, so far so good. Turned on Brook Road. This will be our first left turn. Get on the brakes hard here. I don't know. I think it's okay. Before I noticed that even when we were going down the highway, it was pulling to one side or the other. But I thought I had fixed it. I think we got it. When I get up here, oh, gotta do the Superman save right here. I want you to fall over. Don't want you guys getting hurt. You might get seasick or something on the camera. Deep in the heart of White Oak. All right, turning on Shelton Camp. Oh, yeah, gotta brake hard. Brake real hard. Brake real hard. Let's go reverse. I guess the best thing to do is just let her drive it. If it's going to do it, it's going to do it. Get home, clean up our tools. It was an eventful day. I'll keep recording. I'll do some editing. You don't need to see everything we're doing. But definitely God was with my wife and my daughter in the Nissan today as they were making their rounds and buying supplies for the shop. I also got talked to the guy at O'Reilly's to get a commercial account started. That way I can get deliveries there at the new shop. I had an epiphany on the Mihal truck. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the wheelbase where it's at. And I'm going to put an F350 Super Duty bed on it. I'm going to paint the whole truck orange, the same color as the General Lee. And then I'm going to get some orange toolboxes and put in the gap between the bed and the cab of the truck. All right, stop here. I hope it's working. Carol's cousins. I think I need to get the General Lee out and grade this road down. Big storm we had with that flood. Remember that flood I showed you on the channel? Leave some room for the General Lee to get out. Push it real hard, double check. Boom, we got it. Put the windows up. Give the key to my wife, who I love so very much. Also got to fix that window. We're getting ready to do a big old change on this thing. Challenger Dakota. Ignition off. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode of Fixing Things with Pastor Bill. Man, that thing's dark looking. Hot. Fixing Things with Pastor Bill. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And you've seen how God works with my wife on when she took the Nissan and blew the hose, and she just happened to be in the right spot. It's like God put her right to that Hardee's parking lot. And then even the guy across the street offered the water and everything else. God is good. God bless each and every one of you.